The World Health Organization set aside January 30 to raise the profile of neglected tropical diseases, to highlight the suffering they cause and garner support for their control, elimination or eradication. According to the World Health Organization, NTDs are a diverse group of 20 conditions that are most common in tropical regions, resulting in disability, cognitive damage, disfigurement, and even death. Nigeria is still battling 14 of the 20 neglected tropical diseases listed by the WHO. The country also accounts for 25% of Africa's NTD burden and 50% globally, indicating its significance to the worldwide challenge of the disease. In 1947, Nigeria began to combat neglected tropical diseases, and since then, other initiatives have been actualized. The country has so far made remarkable progress in its efforts. For instance, the elimination of guinea worm disease from more than 650,000 cases in 1988 to 0 cases in 2014. 2 states, Plateau and Nasarawa, have also interrupted the transmission of onchocerciasis, also known as river blindness. 8 states are also near elimination stage. Lymphatic filariasis, also known as elephantiasis, is also on a downward trend, with only 37 local government areas near elimination. The disease is found in 520 local governments out of the 774 local governments in Nigeria. Besides these achievements, for persons living with NTDs, issues like lack of access to proper medication, discrimination, and a good source of livelihood remains a challenge.
Why it even got to this stage and why you see those that have it, that their legs are very large, is because they don't have access to primary health care. The primary health care is not well equipped in Nigeria. If the primary health care was functioning very well, my case would have got into this. At the early stage, they would have cut it off, because it's a drug you can take at the very early stage that we stop it. I
cannot afford medication, and I have accepted my fate. My situation has caused me to miss so much in life. It's so difficult to get any work because of my condition. Other states provide people like us with monthly allowance, and we urge the Kebbi state government to do the same.
However, health experts believe government must improve on investments, human capacity development, and health education to curb the spread.
We understand that there are certain restrictions that have been placed on some commodities, particularly pharmaceuticals, into the country. That has a tendency to impact on NTDs if the government does not give us waiver for those medications. Encouraging local production of some of these medications will also boost the numbers, so that areas that require these commodities are able to get it and use it timely.
Nevertheless, the government is reiterating its commitment to prioritizing neglected tropical diseases on Nigeria's health agenda.
Presently, we are aligning and collaborating with the mental health program and other diseases of public health importance. The essence of this is for us to implement in total the set target within that framework that we are implementing in terms of mass administration of medicine, assessment, as well as distribution of medicine to those who are affected by neglected tropical diseases. Presently, at least like a billion naira has been voted to NTDs now. Only snake bite alone, government last year got over 400 million to procure antivenom. But even at that huge sum, it's not enough to cater for the number of cases that we are having.
As Nigeria aspires to eliminating NTDs by 2030, government and stakeholders are expected to commit to the ideals of the 2021 to 2030 WHO NTD roadmap, which provides ambitious targets and innovative approaches to eliminating the disease. From Abuja, Victoria Longchan, Channels Television News.